Excuse me? It's time for some more Saga of Tanya the Evil. Make sure you leave a like on this video, share, support, subscribe, and ring that bell if you haven't already. And Patreon is where you can catch the full live reactions, also more. If you also hype the video on the YouTube mobile app, it helps push it to even more people. Let's jump into it, see what they have in store for us this week. So they're forcing us to do paratroopers at a distance that's not possible without getting killed. Who could have seen that coming? I mean, I'll give her this. She generally does want out this shit. Imagine you being twice the kid's size, and somehow said kid can look down at you while looking up at you. That's some aura. It's not a trap in the traditional sense, right? But a lot of soldiers probably would have immediately fired there. There's nothing there, it's a dummy. But it immediately would have gave away that enemies are approaching. That's a really clever booby trap. You gotta imagine how uncomfortable they've been. What is it, multiple days of riding on a tank? You're getting, what, maybe an hour of sleep max as it's fucking rocky road? Aw, shit. I actually kind of feel bad, because that was the perfect way to get out of this whole mission. Only for Buddy to be like, yep, it's here, guys. Yo. Bruh. I don't think there's ever been a time Tanya's been this mad. Missed opportunity if we didn't get to see the explosion. Bro, you're not in love. Chris Hansen would walk into the room and just shoot this guy between the eyes. He wouldn't even fucking ask him to take a seat. Just pop him. Essentially, it doesn't matter how, as long as it's not impossible, we will send you to your deaths time and time again. Dumbest sons of bitches. Humanity's greed will never cease to amaze me. We're gonna have to start killing people who are just blindly accepting orders. Even if their hand trembles, the fact that he clenched so hard he actually made himself bleed is crazy. Guys, it is over. The Empire's fucked. Now, on one hand, I kind of get it from certain characters' points of view, such as his. Because when you consider the losses they've personally suffered, and family and friends, and it's easier to justify someone not wanting to give up after hearing certain words, after realizing what you've lost personally. Even though, walking into this meeting, you wanted nothing more to do with it. There was ceasefire terms, there was plans of peace. Unfortunately, the greed of humanity will always fuck us over, right? People like this never have anyone but themselves' best interests at heart. And you know damn well, if any one of these people in the room can make a percentage more money yearly, and all they'd have to do is shoot one of their comrades in the head here, they would do so without struggle. This empire is fucked. Like, they can't keep fighting, right? And I was mistaken about something. I didn't realize, but yeah, if you go back and watch the Saga of Tanya the Evil movie, the first few minutes of that movie, which is a canon movie, it does confirm that the empire does indeed fall eventually, which isn't surprising after the past couple of episodes. But it is nice to have that confirmation because there's no justification that they're going to survive this. Tanya's fate, who the fuck knows what's going to happen to her, and most of her squad's going to die, and it's all because of people like this. They pretty much just convinced a man full of grief, full of love for his country, to just kill everyone. And it's not going to happen overnight, but there's no turning back. This was, without a doubt, the last chance at peace. There's not going to be another one. Ammunition running low. Morale's going to start running low. The only reason that Tanya's squad is the way it is isn't because the psychopathic Lolly is like some amazing commander that, you know, breaks through all. Like, she's good at her job. There's no denying it. But it's because they have good rations. Like, they have chocolates. They eat a good meal every day. That was one of the highlights of the past episode was, I think it was the past episode or the one before it. I forget, but like the fact that they're eating hearty bowls of stew every meal. Like, most people in war don't do that. That's some stale bread and maybe some soggy ass water, which you don't even know if there's any meat that was ever soaked in it. Shit like that's going to start happening. When it does, how does Tanya keep her people as effective as they are? Because really, well, Tanya's group is fucking insane. I mean, she popped off and used her ult and destroyed a base, right? Dumb fucks like these will see like, oh, see, you can just keep doing that. But that's a singular squad. Most of their army, literally all of their army outside of Tanya's group is not like that. And he knows this. Unfortunately, he got misguided. I don't even blame him. He's not... Humanity has this issue of like, in situations like this, we just want to blame this guy. I'm not saying he's not at fault to a degree. But hell, even if he said no, We know how governments and we know how people like this work. If you won't do it, we'll put someone in place. We'll fire or kill you, whatever we need to do. We'll put someone in place who will bow and kiss the ring, right? What we need to happen is for Tanya to roll up, do what she did with that sniper blast of explosions to this group of people right here. We do that, things don't end in complete bloodshed. It won't, of course. Oh man, Tanya, I feel for her. I do. Like, this bitch is crazy, right? But she's generally, like, every step of the way, she's like, all right, but this time, truly peace is gonna happen. Record scratch about that. It's crazy. Because she wanted nothing to do with this current battle, right? Like, she started saying, you know what? Fuck this shit. Hey girl. This is clearly a trap, right? So let's head home. And if it wasn't for Bozo fucking being like, oh yeah, I scouted it, it's absolutely the real headquarters, she would have turned around. And it's interesting, right? Because had this not happened, do you think the table conversation would have happened the same way? Because it's entirely possible, had we not destroyed that base, we had not had that W, and we actually put our tail between our legs and retreated, most likely, the morale would have been fucking killed. No one would have believed in any of this. And probably that conversation would not have ended in the, don't worry, we're going to sacrifice everything. Because you are a soldier, your job is to die. Technically, if you remove emotion, yeah, if you sign up to be a soldier, yeah, you're fighting for your country. The issue is that generally when you do that, you're under the guise. Now, reality, of course, but you're under the guise that your country cares about you. Boy golly, they don't give a fuck about us here, man. What an episode. Dare I say again, even better episode than what's come before. Like, they came out swinging with the first episode, explosive action, and they've had some really great animation with the action, but the military dynamics and how they're exploring it, you don't really see stories handling it like this, because this is such a brutal, realistic take on just how greedy certain people can be. And yeah, like, I'm definitely upset with him, right? But I do get it with grief and everything that he's went through. How something like this, you feel like you can't say no to it, especially when your own emotions are being sparked and reignited. Like, of course, we've lost too much. We can't back down here. Will I be surprised if Buddy has to start popping caps in certain characters' asses in hopes to stop them from doing certain things? Not really, but man, like, I don't even know if he would do it, but if he did, I wouldn't blame him. It's really hard to say where we're going, but Tanya's not going to have a good time. It's always hard to imagine how much of this is actually being X, right? Her arch nemesis. How could you? All the suffering I deal with. But it is very humorous to imagine. Just like that slight chess maneuver. Looking down below. Oh, Tanya's about to retreat. Yeah, that would definitely save their lives. Oops. It's a shame you now got to blow up that base and it will be such a amazing victory. Now you'll never get out of the war. Like, that's how I feel it goes. I don't know. It's fucking hilarious, though. Amazing show. Production on point. Voice actors on point. Rip Bozos. So over. But for us, such an entertaining show. Your thoughts? Make sure you leave a like on the video, share, support, subscribe, ring that bell, and yes, Patreon for live reactions and exclusives do live over there. Like, hey, you know I also got to give those video shoutouts too, because my patrons are what fund this YouTube channel to begin with. Alright, so today we've got JT5342, Duncan Bowie, Action Vids 35, ya boy, Imagine Snow, Beast Swim, Luke Aldwin, Archerista, Santiri Kutnin, I believe is how you say it, Stotts21, NK, and we also have Ultimate Troll, so I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care, and you all have a good one.